you'll be seeing less of me. For the last 3 years, I've been regularly posting 3+ times a week, every single week on YouTube. I actually did 15 posts a week for a while, and it's been pretty amazing, actually. But here's the thing. I started this channel because I was lucky enough to make millions in business at a young age, and I didn't know anyone else doing what I was doing. So I thought, let me start recording what I'm doing at my business, take viewers on the inside, and I'll be able to show others what worked for me. And ideally, I'll meet people doing even bigger things than me. And you know what happened? It didn't work. It didn't work at all. I had essentially no traction after about a year of consistent hard work. And looking back, I'm not surprised. My first videos, they're so rough to watch. But I kept on improving and improving, and the few people who did watch seemed to like it. Major shout out to Butterslice. He was my very first fan. Thank you so much. Anyways, that little idea of showing people what I learned combined with constant improvement eventually worked, and the channel began to shoot like a rocket, just gaining subscribers and viewerships. And it wasn't long after seeing real results that this whole YouTube thing turned into my absolute obsession. So much so that I haven't really had time to step back and reevaluate things. It's just been pedal all the way to the floor for more than 3 years now. No breaks whatsoever. And here's what I know. My goal hasn't changed much. I want to produce the highest quality finance content possible, content that actually gives you actionable education that you can use to earn more money in your real life, content that makes you feel like, wow, I can actually figure this stuff out. I actually get finance and money. This is now easy. That's my goal, to give that spark of like, wow, this is possible. However, I think that I veered slightly off that path by reacting and distilling the most recent finance news. This is an issue with the finance niche in general. Finance YouTubers are rewarded for talking about the most recent thing, not the most valuable thing. Finance news, it's emotional, it's reactionary, it gets clicks right away. Finance education is inherently unemotional and the opposite of whatever clickbait is. I think there's a place for finance news, but I just don't think it's the best use of my personal abilities. And to be honest, you're smart. You can read the news yourself. You don't need 20 people on YouTube reading this stuff for you. Like, sure, sometimes there's a big story, a complicated story, it's worth breaking down. But you don't need a 12-minute video every time the Fed changes interest rates. Creating these videos 3 times a week takes my entire heart and soul. I try to make the best version of each video I make possible. So much so that I'm starting to get gray hair. I can't have all this turned gray because I'll look like Gandalf. For that reason, I'll be dropping down to 1 upload per week. And lowering this schedule, it's gonna help me do a few things. First, it's gonna help me place even more focus into each and every post. We have some massive stuff coming that you're absolutely gonna love. I don't want to just create content. I want to create great videos that add real value within the finance niche. And if I'm honest, I don't know exactly what like a perfect finance video looks like yet. I don't think anyone has figured out what the perfect finance video is yet. But I'm going to find out through thousands and thousands of little improvements. And I'm going to make that content for you. And second, by lowering my upload schedule, it's going to allow me to spend more time on my other business ventures. My background it's a decade of building and growing businesses, employing hundreds of people. And I think that experience is what separates my videos from others in the niche. And it's important to me that I practice what I preach as a financial educator. My primary job is actually building businesses, stress testing my ideas before I bring them to you. So I fail, so you don't have to. So again, you'll be seeing less of me. However, the future time spent together will be even higher quality. Also, just a quick note, this will have no impact on Finova members. If anything, I'll be bugging you more with content, experiments, and even more ideas. Also, I haven't decided which day of the week I'm gonna post on yet, so what's your favorite day to watch educational YouTube content? Let me know. And I just wanna thank you so much for tuning into my content. I would have never guessed making, little videos documenting marketing experiments on my moving company would eventually turn into this. It's been absolutely life-changing, and we're only going to get bigger from here. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.